everybody. My name is Steve Hirschberger, and I am the SAFE Administrator here at Harlan Foods, as well as Harlan Bakeries. SAFE stands for Standards-Based, Accountability-Driven Food Excellence. Today we're sitting down with Felix Sanchez. He's a longtime employee at Harlan Foods. He's an individual that every time I see him, he's got a smile on his face, he's fist bumping, he's always engaged. And so took the opportunity to say, hey, would you sit down and tell us your story? And he said yes, so here we go. So Felix, you're originally from Puerto Rico, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And so you came to the U.S. how many years ago?
About 15 years ago.
Okay, so technically Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. Yes, we know that. But he came to the continental U.S., Puerto Rico, straight to Indianapolis?
Yeah, straight to Indiana.
All right. How much English did you speak when you got here?
No English at all.
None?
None.
And you were in what grade?
8th grade.
You were in 8th grade. So you get to a brand new, did you start school right away when you got here?
Yeah, I started school right away.
So what caused your parents to pick up, move away from their family, go to a place they've never been before, and start again?
We was looking for better opportunities and a better life.
Okay, so that's a pretty courageous thing to do. So you there you are in 8th grade. You don't know a soul. You don't speak any of the language. That had to be pretty scary.
Yeah, it was tough. When I started school, it was tough for me. For the first 2-3 weeks, I didn't know nobody in school. And after I started learning a little bit of English and knowing people, it was a lot better for me after 2-3 weeks. But the first days, it was real hard and scary for me. Yeah.
Right, but you were courageous and you kept coming back, right? So
yeah.
you knew that it was in your best interest.
Yeah, and I graduated.
Is it fair to say that if you look back on that experience, that a lot of times in manufacturing, new employees, whether they're new to the country or just new to manufacturing, have sort of the same type of thing? They don't know anybody, they don't know the language of the facility, what GMP stands for, right? It can be a pretty scary place.
Yes, I believe so, yeah. Because I went through the same thing. When I start school, no English. So I believe it's even harder for them when they don't go to school, come straight to the United States, try to find jobs, and when not speaking any English. So I believe, yeah, it's very scary for them and hard.
So one of the things that we try to do with our SAFE program and our mentorship program is to get those new employees paired up with other employees quickly so that they find friendly faces. So I know that whenever you're in the plant, you're always smiling, you're always fist bumping people. How important is it for that new employee to see somebody like you that they recognize on day 2, day 3, that they're like, oh, somebody has my back?
Yeah, I always try to be the best I can, with each and every one of my employees here in Harlan. So I always, like you say, I always smiling, say hi to every single one, so they can feel welcome here in Harlan Bakery.
So you told me a story the other day that I wanted to come back to when we were chatting before. You said that you have a number of employees that come to you all the time, and they ask you questions about how do I improve, what do I do? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I got always a few employees that always come to me and even ask me, hey, I'm proud of you, how you have done here in Harlan Bakery. Because I started working here when I was very young. I was turning 20. It being already like 10 years that I've been here. And I started from the bottom. I mean, from a line operator, so into now that I become a supervisor.
So your first promotion you got, explain to the people that are watching what happened, because you didn't actively seek that job. It sought you out, right?
Yes, I started working in Bayline 2 oven as a line operator. And then a few months later, I got the fair promotion for a proofer operator.
Okay, hold on. So your first job as a line operator, which is what a lot of new employees are going to start at, right?
Exactly.
And you got your first promotion when?
2-3 months later.
2 or 3 months. To what position?
Proofer operator.
Oh, wow. All right. And so what's the difference between the two roles?
Proofer operator, is a lot more responsibilities to make sure we take our product the right size, the right measurement for our customers. So it's a lot more responsibility on that type of position than it is in a line operator.
Okay, so when you got that promotion, so somebody saw your attitude and saw how you were performing and said, we need to put this guy into this new role.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, and the pay increase?
Yes.
Okay, more responsibility?
More responsibility.
Okay, so then what happened?
I keep working there. Maybe a few years later, I was promoted as a relief operator in the same line, in Bay Line 2 oven.
So relief operator is a big jump, right?
Yes.
So explain what a relief operator does.
Pretty much, it's just cover lunches. Once the team leaves out, either for sick days, vacation, I'm responsible for that line.
So the whole line.
Exactly.
So you're responsible now, not just for the proofer, but for everything.
For the whole
during that
Bay
time
Line
period.
2 oven area, yes.
That's a pretty big responsibility. So another bump in pay,
Yes.
right? More responsibility, right? So you've been at Harlan now for 2 years, and you've had 2 promotions.
Yeah.
The second promotion, did you apply for that one, or did it seek you out as well?
Yeah, it seeked me out as well. I
Oh.
didn't apply for any promotion.
So what were you doing that was so special?
I believe just being responsible,
Okay.
be consistent, and always show up to work on time and do my part and treat everyone equal. And I believe that's already stand out from the supervisor.
Okay, so 2 promotions, treat everybody well, show up on time. What else?
Be consistent.
Consistent, right? So three pretty simple tips, right?
Mhm.
And you moved up quickly. So congratulations, man. That's
Thank you.
substantial. So you're married, correct?
Yes.
You have children?
2.
2 children. Would you say that your promotions have helped you with building a life that you can continue to build upon, that you find you provide a good living for your family? I know you drive a nice car.
Of course, it being one of the biggest thing for not just me, just for my wife and kids, so they can have a better life and everything. So yes, Harlan Bakery, helped me a lot.
Okay. So I know that you know this, but many of the people watching don't. But I want to get your opinion on how important this is. So every week we feed 1 in 10 Americans with the products that we make. Right? So making safe, nutritious, and delicious food across a whole range of different types of food. But feeding 1 in 10, which is roughly 33 million people every week. When you go to work, is that something that you think about? Is that something that gives you a level of pride? Is that something that motivates you? And is it something that you think is important for other people that might want to come work here to know?
Of course, he made me very proud that we be able to feed thousands of families and be part of this process. Yes, very proud of it.
So how important, Felix, is to get things right in the facility? So quality, safety.
Yeah, quality is our first expectation for our customers, so we can deliver a nice product. And yes, it's very important for us to deliver that type of quality.
So I know that safety is also super important in our
Yes.
facility. So we talk about the trifecta, which is food safety, environmental safety, and personal safety.
Yes.
And I know we've talked about in the past that there's an expectation do you remember what that was if when I come to work?
Yes, I mean, we want to work safe, make sure we're doing the right thing while we're in the production floor, because we do come to work, but we want to give back to our families safe. So safety is very, very important in this role.
For new employees that might be considering coming to work here and that are interested not just coming and staying for a month, but they're interested in coming and investing in themselves and staying here, like you and like the others that have spent 10, 12, 15 years at Harlan. What advice do you have? What advice would you give to people that are going, food manufacturing, I don't know anything about the company. What would you tell them?
Yes, like whoever, like if they want to work in a place that they're going to be able to feed and 1,000 of families, that you're going to see the product that you make in this facility out there, like Walmart, Costco, and different places like that. I believe this is a perfect place for you to work. If you're a team member that want to work as a team, it's a great place to work, and it's a place that you can build your way up. I mean, even if you don't speak you English perfect, you can build your way up. You're going to be able to learn a little bit English little by little, and this company will give you a lot of opportunities once to build up, even to supervise a team lead like myself. So I believe, yes, it's a really, really good place to work. And if you want to improve in life for your families, I believe this is the right place for you.
Okay, so we're gonna close out with one story that you told a little bit earlier. You were talking about shopping at Costco.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us that story?
Yes, we should. Even usually when we go to Costco, we see our product there that we make in Harlan Bakery, and I even tell my kids, look, this is the product that we make. Sometimes they don't even believe me that we make that type of product here. So they sometimes they even call me, hey, can you bring some bagels home? And yes, I mean it's a great feeling that you go to a store and you see the product that you make in this facility. So it's very, very nice.
That's gonna make your family proud.
Oh yes, of course, even my kids, yeah.
Yeah. So as part of the success that you've been able to achieve here at Harlan, it's been through hard work. You achieved a level of pride because your kids are excited about seeing the product that you make in the store. I just gotta say, look, I drive a Jeep, you drive a Jeep. I know that it's important as people succeed that they're able to enjoy things that they like. I know you love Jeeps. I'm not happy with the fact that your Jeep is much cooler than mine, but it's a great thing, is it not, to be able to afford the types of things that you're passionate about?
Yeah, and even sometimes you look back, where you started. Back then when I started working as a line operator, I couldn't afford those type of things. Now the hard work and dedication do pay off, and now I can afford those type of things that I couldn't back then. But just because every time, like I say, I was here every day on time, a lot of dedication and hard work. And long term, those sacrifices, they will pay off, and here I am.
Yeah. So we like to say here at Harlan that everybody that works here, all of us, are food manufacturing professionals. So do you see yourself as a professional?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah, I do too, man. Thank you for your time. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Take care.